What's the worst part about being an egg? You only get laid once. Please comment your jokes down below because honestly I'm running out. As you can see, that one was dog shit. Right, so hello again everybody and welcome back. This is one of those videos where I don't really like to make them. A lot of you don't like to see them, but if I do think a lot of you will benefit off a different kind of service, I will let you know. So this video is about a brand new VPN service and it's working pretty good, so I thought I'd let you know. Right, so that being said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let's crack on. Right, so the VPN we're going to be talking about today is called Quad VPN. And a lot of people are going to say, well, what's wrong with IPVanish? What's wrong with the other services? And there's nothing wrong with them. IPVanish still works awesome. But a lot of people have been experiencing speed issues while using IPVanish. So I'm letting you know about this one more as like an alternative. Right, so I'm not going to spend days telling you what a VPN is or anything like that because I get bored of this shit. You get bored of this shit. So I'm going to make it as quick as possible. If you don't already know, I have got videos on my channel. VPN basically hides your IP address, keeps you safe in and online, all that kind of shit. And I personally use one whenever I'm streaming. No matter what I'm streaming on, I always use a VPN. And there are different benefits to it, but I'm guessing most of us already know what those benefits are. So I'm just going to tell you really what a lot of people look for in a VPN. So this is what Quad VPN is. The app, it's not the best in the world, but we have got to take into consideration it is a new app. So I'm guessing the longer it's running, the more customization they're going to do on the app, and the better it will look. But it is really simple to use. You can see it says choose a server, and when I click on that, you're going to see it says optimal server, which is going to choose the best server for you. But this isn't always the best option to choose. You've got movies and TV, and as you can see, California, San Francisco. So this is a USA server, and this does work with Netflix. And that means also if you are in the UK, the USA Netflix, they seem to get a lot more content than what we do in the UK. So if by connecting to that server, it'll allow you to access the USA Netflix and get you a lot more content on there. A lot of VPNs I have tried haven't worked with Netflix, your Hulu, all your big streaming services, but this one does seem to work. I'm going to scroll down. You've got a whole bunch of servers in here, different countries and that. You see you've got a bunch of USA there as well. But they've kept it quite simple. They've just give you 3 UK servers. One being London, one Coventry, and one Hampshire. The UK South Movies and TV will allow you to access BBC iPlayer. Don't know what happened to my voice then. I think I'm getting the cold. So if I do click on that to connect to it, and I'll go down and click on connect, as simple as that. And once it says disconnect, that means we're connected to the VPN server. Right, so as you can see, it says disconnect, so I'm going to click on the home button. And obviously this is going to work on any device as well. They've got downloads for Windows, Apple products, they've got Android, there's everything really that you can think of. So if I open BBC iPlayer just to check it will still play content, I'm just going to click on something, click on play, hopefully it will start playing. As you can see, there you go, ding dangly do. A lot of you have been asking when you're living in different countries, so USA, some people like to watch BBC. You've got people who move to Spain's quite a common country from the UK. So if you get this VPN and connect to the UK server, you will be able to access such as your BBC iPlayer, ITV player and shit like that. So another thing is speeds. A lot of people want to know that their internet speed is the best it can be while using a VPN. So if I quickly just go to downloader and then restart the test, and then this is on the UK Movies and TV server, and as you can see, I'm averaging out at just around 40, maybe just a bit more. So now I'm going to test it with IPVanish, which in my opinion is probably the best VPN you can get, but this one does seem to be competing with it quite well. So now I've connected to the best server that's available near me. So now I'm going to go back into the speed test and see what kind of results we get compared. So as you can see, it was already running in the background, but it finished at exactly the same. But the thing with IPVanish is I seem to see it go up and down a lot. The thing with Quad VPN, it seems to stay at the consistent speed all the time. As you can see, that did go up to 60 megabits per second download. It ended up finishing at 42. So now if I connect back to Quad VPN and do one more speed test, you are going to see it stays consistently around that number. There's no dipping, there's no nothing. It just stays at that speed, and that's what I like. It's stable. I thought my head were going hard at shot then. And I know a lot of you talk about the neck hair I've got here, and you tell me to shave it off. I don't want to. I like it, it keeps me warm and it's comfortable. I don't know where that came from. I think I just noticed it on the camera then and I thought, I'm noticing it myself, so I'm going to explain why it's there, that's all. Right, so I know a lot of people are going to be saying, how do we know we can trust Quad VPN with it being so new? And there has been a lot of trust issues going around with like IPVanish, with logs and things, with NordVPN, with getting a hacked server. So I know that trust is like a big deal. So this is their website. If you go onto their website, you can see it's just my dog's going crazy and I don't know why. It's basically laid out like any other website like you'd expect. There's the pricing, pretty much the same or maybe a bit cheaper than IPVanish. You can sign up there. And then you can see all the different downloads as well. So you've got downloads for mobile devices, downloads for desktop. And although it does say for mobile devices, I'm using it on Fire Stick, and this is the one I'm using at the moment. But back to how do we know it's safe is hidden router. A lot of you may have seen my video on this. It's a router with a VPN built in. You connect to it over its Wi-Fi, and then you're covered by a VPN. I don't know why I'm struggling to talk, but I'm trying my best for you. But I think what they found is having a router as well as the VPN service that you need for it, it was coming in at quite a big price. So what they've done, they've gone out and set up just a normal VPN service, which is Quad, so people can also buy a service where you don't have to spend so much money to get started. I've been working with Hidden Router for quite a while, recommending their product. I use it personally. But what they do tell me is the servers aren't the same and things like that, which is to be expected. But this is just personal opinion and personal experience. I trust Hidden Router. Everything they've said, everything they've done has been right. And one more thing I want to say as well is the support is brilliant. I forgot my password. I just clicked on forgot password inside of the app. It sent me an email instantly, changed the password, done. It was that fast. And then if you do have real issues, you can contact their support. I believe it's on their website, I'm not sure. So yeah, if you go on their website, you can see in the bottom corner there, you can click on that, put your name, your email, your department and all that kind of shit. And they do tend to get back in touch with you pretty fast because I do test shit like that. So check out that link in the description down below if you are interested. If you're not, make sure you comment your joke down below because honestly, I'm suffering at the moment. I've used too many, Anna. You think hundreds of videos, jokes start to run thin. Right, I'm going now because I'm fed up of talking about VPNs, but like I said, if you do go over there and try it out, if you don't think you're going to like it, just get a month to see how it pans out and how it works. And I think it'll work quite well for you. Right, so that being said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you soon. Ta-da!